Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a client's makeup tutorial. Today was her birthday and she sent me this dress and I'm like, this is so cute. I literally have a look in mind that I wanted to do. So we're going to be showing you how to do this full glam birthday look on my beautiful model. So first I'm going to start off by cleansing her face and wiping down her face with my cellular cleansing water. And this is just a time for your client to just relax and calm down. Today was her birthday, so clients, they always have something going on. So this is their time to just kind of relax and just get their makeup done. After cleansing her face, I did go in with a setting powder just to set her eyebrows from any oils or anything like that. And then to fill in her eyebrows, I took my NYX Absolute eyebrow pencil in the shade Smoke. And I just lightly lined her eyebrows and also made hair-like strokes in the beginning of her eyebrows. And now I'm just going in with my Born This Way concealer. I went with a lighter shade, as you guys could see, just to highlight the tail of her eyebrows. And then I went in with a shade that's a little darker towards the front of her eyebrows. And then you're going to see me just blend those two together. Now I'm going to move on to priming her eyelids. So I took this P. Louise paint. It's like a white color. I'm going to show you a picture in a minute. But I took this base just to apply it all over her eyes. First, I just applied it and then I started blending it out with a dense eyeshadow brush or dense brush. Any type of dense brush you can blend it out with. And then after I blended it out, I also set it with my setting powder. So you always want to set your base as well. Now I'm going in with my new Persuasion palette. This is such an amazing palette. And I got a few browns. First I got a lighter brown and I started to just build that up in her crease area. And then I got some darker browns and then kind of just added it in layers. So I added the lighter color on the very top and then I added some darker browns towards the middle of her eyes, as you guys could see. So you just want to kind of blend and work with it and until you get your desired look. Next I'm gonna make a little cut crease. So I used that same P. Louise base and I'm going to just carve out my cut crease. I've done these cut creases so many times at this point. I literally just went in and just literally did it. And I think it came out pretty good, to be honest. But I literally just dove right in because, she did have reservations. So I'm I can't spend all day doing a cut crease, okay? So I just kind of dove in and I feel like they still came out pretty good. And for the look that I was going for, it didn't really need to be too straight because I was going to add a glitter line. You guys are going to see that in a second, but I added a glitter line. So it didn't really matter if it was perfect or not. Right here, she was falling asleep. I love when my clients fall asleep in my chair because it's just you feel comfortable with me. That's great. But I'm adding this brown shade in the middle of her eye and the middle of her cut crease. And then I also just kind of blended out all those dark browns that I added towards the ending of the cut crease. And then I added a light pink towards the front. It was a nice light pink from that palette. And I just packed that on the beginning of the cut crease. So it's kind of like an ombre type of thing going on. I liked it. Right here you just see me using some lash glue. I use the Duo lash glue, the green bottle, and I'm just making a line where I cut the crease. And then I'm adding a glitter that matched her dress that she wore. So I'm just adding that with a very, very tiny brush. I got these brushes off Amazon. They're like liner brushes. They're really, really tiny and really easy to use. So I just placed that glitter right on the cut crease. Next, I went in with my Precision liner. This is the Sephora Precision liner. This is a really good eyeliner to use on clients because it's very precise. It's in its name. But when you make your eyeliner, you want to make it, pretty thick because most likely the person is going to wear lashes. She already had her lashes on, as you guys could see. So you want to make it pretty thick so you can see it. Like, you see how you could see the eyeliner? Like, you don't want to make it thin. You want to be able to see it because the clients are paying their money to get some nice looking eyeliner, okay? So now I'm just putting on some moisturizer, and then I'm using a fan to dry it down, and then I'm also using primer and using a fan to dry it down as well. So you want to dry down each product before you place another one because you just have to. Like, it has to dry down first, or it's just going to be the products are just going to be mixing together basically. So I dried it down after I applied it each time. And then I went in and taped her edges before I put on the foundation because I didn't want to get any foundation on her beautiful edges because her hair was definitely slayed that day. And so I went in with for foundation, I went in with my NARS foundation. And I think this is in the shade Nambia. And I just applied it all over her face. A nice chocolatey color. I like going a little slightly darker than the skin tone because I always know that I can clean it up with concealer. So I always like to go like a little slightly darker, if anything, either exact or darker. So I'm just applying that foundation with my slanted foundation brush. And then I'm going to take that same concealer that I used on her eyebrows, like the darker concealer. And I'm just going to, conceal her under her eyes, on the bridge of her nose, on her chin area, all those good places, and on her forehead as well. And then I've noticed that I get like a nice blend when I use my triangle. So I'm definitely using my triangle today to blend out all that concealer because it just gives me a nice, flawless look. It's just so beautiful. After I blended out that concealer, I went in with another concealer, the lighter concealer that I used on her eyebrows. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just to give her a very bright under eye because everything looks very neutral right now. And I want a bright under eye. For the blush, I already know that hot pink colors look good on darker skin. So I used this hot pink paint by P. Louise. And I just blended that on the high points of her cheeks just to give her a nice... it's just so beautiful. I love blush. I love liquid blush. I'm obsessed with it because you could actually see it after you set your face. So yeah, I blended out the rest of that concealer, and then I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup to set her face. So I set underneath the eyes, on the bridge of her nose, her chin, all those places that I placed the concealer. Yeah, and you want to do that with a light hand, guys. Very, very light hands when you're setting your face, because you don't want it to be too cakey. Next, I went in with this MAC Studio Fix foundation powder, and I'm just going to apply that on the areas that I didn't set with the Sacha Buttercup, just to bring it all together. I did contour a little bit. I used this Morphe contour palette. I didn't show it because I think my clip got deleted. So I did contour with that and added the pink blush from that same palette. I ended up dusting off that extra powder because I didn't need it anymore. And then I went in with my Sephora lip liner. It's like a brown lip liner. It's really, really nice. And then I added a Morphe lipstick, a nude lipstick, just to finish off that lip. And I also added that MAC highlighter. It's a highlighter by MAC. I think it's called Gold Deposit, and then I just applied that as her highlighter. I did spray the face with my Morphe setting spray first, and then the Patrick Star One Size setting spray, which is amazing, just to seal it all in. And this is the final look, guys. It came out so pretty, and she really loved it because it complemented her dress really nicely, and she really enjoyed her day. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and definitely subscribe down below. I'm almost to 2K subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button and support this channel. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.